Neymar, the best player in Brazil, is one of the most famous people in the entire world. The person, who was raised in poverty, has achieved success and has a net worth of more than $200 million. Just wait until you see the outrageous sum Neymar spent to beat traffic and how he spent more than $1 million on a cartoon painting. Welcome to Athletic Primestars, the one-stop channel where you can find everything about sports stars and athletes. In today's video, we'll go through the 10 things that Neymar just can't live without. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Starting off at number 1, we have Neymar's private jets. Being the owner of a private plane would be so wonderful. Imagine having a plane with your initials on it and being able to travel in style all over the world. The good news is that Neymar won't have to imagine anything, and will also never have to endure being stranded in an airport while smelling the 50 farts that someone else accidentally stowed away in his socks and shoes. Given that he owns 2, Neymar has actually outperformed the majority of his competitors who own private jets. Neymar has 2 private jets that cost him around $20 million combined, and that's before you consider the astronomical expense of upkeep on those bad boys, which comes to about $1 million per year. He can fit up to 20 people in each one, and the interiors have roomy, luxurious chairs and pull-out beds for when you need to catch a few Z's. Moving on to number 2, Neymar's car collection. Few people have bought cars for as much money as Neymar has. Neymar enjoys watching the Fast and Furious films, and this inspiring Vin Diesel has amassed a collection of exorbitantly costly, lightning-quick supercars. Keep an eye on that posted speed limit, Neymar. Along with the several more Audis, Ferraris and Volvos, Neymar's automobile collection includes a $5.5 million Lamborghini Veneno, a $4.8 million Koenigsegg Trevita, a $3.4 million Lykan Hypersport, and a $3.2 million Aston Martin Vulcan. Neymar's Audi QT, which costs $40,000 and has a top speed of 250 miles per hour, is actually his most affordable vehicle. Although Lamborghini is really attractive, it's not really practical for driving in Paris. Neymar despises being trapped in traffic, and there's a ton of it in Paris. What then does a person worth almost $250 million do? They do indeed buy a cutting-edge helicopter. Neymar admires Batman, thus he wants a similar fleet of land, air and water vehicles just like the superhero. Just in case one of his teammates mistakenly believes it's their helicopter with a Mercedes-Benz exterior, Neymar has his initials written on his personal helicopter. Nearly $4 million went into the purchase of Neymar's helicopter, which frequently lands at the practice field. Neymar's helicopter needs a place to park, but where? And that's where number 3 comes in, Neymar's mansions. When he isn't paying millions in rent in Paris, he might be living in one of these estates. Neymar is the owner of houses in Brazil, Beverly Hills, and Barcelona. In addition to being in the same suburb where Lionel Messi gave a speech in 2016, Ronaldinho once lived in his $5 million property in Barcelona's Castelldefels neighborhood. A property in Mangaratiba, a beachside region of Rio where Sylvester Stallone filmed The Expendables, was another purchase made by the man. The $7.5 million estate includes a swimming pool, a tennis court, a basketball court, a beach volleyball court, and a football field because Neymar practices there. It also has a panoramic view of the ocean. You can bet it has 6 bedrooms, a sauna, a massage area, an indoor disco, a pool table, and an underground wine cellar. The best part is that Neymar has room for his helicopter to land as well. What would happen though if Neymar decided to explore the globe? Well, if you think that's interesting, then make sure to keep watching this video, and whilst you're here, like this video and subscribe to our channel, Athletic Primestars. Now let's get back to the video. Coming back with number 4, we have Neymar's yacht. The Azimut 78, an amazing luxury boat owned by Neymar, can be useful in this situation. With a cutting-edge yacht that cost him an absurd $7 million, the Brazilian superstar can cruise the water. On his yacht, which features 3-bedroom suites, a bar, a full kitchen, a hot tub, and a swimming deck, Neymar can travel in luxury. Is this a little too much for a boat? Maybe, because it's bigger than most people's homes. Oh, holy crap. Like his 2 old Barca attack partners Messi and Suarez, Neymar enjoys hosting parties on his yacht. Do Messi, Suarez and Neymar ever team up to race each other is the real question. Now let's take a break from the traveling by land, sea and air and just look at the time. Because coming in at number 5 we have Neymar's insane watch collection. Neymar has a taste for the finer things in life, which he developed as a result of a difficult upbringing in which he was not permitted to enjoy really any form of luxury. Neymar undoubtedly had to look up at the clock tower in the town square when he was a kid if he wanted to know the time. This guy has more money than common sense now and spends a lot of money each week on things that we can only imagine. Neymar is a huge fan of watches, and he spends a ton of money on them. Neymar reportedly owns a large collection of Rolex and other fancy watches, and even spent $100,000 on 16 different watches in one day. Comparable to how most people change their socks, this guy can change his watches. Given how much Neymar enjoys buying the watches, Rolex and Gargamiano both own Neymar brand watches, as a result of their renown for extravagant spending. Neymar's watch collection is said to be worth over $1 million, although its precise value is unknown. As they say, a butterfly's wings expand with each flap. Neymar buys a Rolex Submariner in Paris, causing what is known as the Neymar effect, according to Wings in Beijing. Moving on to number 6, Neymar's looks. Neymar cannot simply show up in bad shape to a showroom or a designer outlet when it comes time to spend his money. This guy spent a lot of money trying to look good. This is no longer the scrawny Brazilian youngster who couldn't afford jewelry, had a shaved head, and had horrible teeth. Neymar only cares about how he seems. Neymar must now spend more than $2,000 a month on haircuts in order to maintain his current appearance. The cost of Neymar's trademark hair changes frequently, but it's not a concern for him. Along with that, he spends thousands of jewelry and accessories, including his renowned diamond earrings. I imagine bro is just grinning. In addition to all of this, he also spent over $40,000 on dental procedures, most notably his veneers. Neymar invested a lot of money in his hair, teeth, and accessories. Number 7, Neymar's designer clothes. He almost never wears anything other than high-end attire when he leaves the house. Because you have to keep up with Neymar, he's evolved into a minor fashion star. Balmain, Louis Vuitton, Tommy Hilfiger, and Giuseppe Zanotti are some of Neymar's favorite labels, along with Mbappe, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Messi, who all wear top designer labels and have their own unique apparel. We can't now forget one of the most important things to shield us from the pavement beneath our feet, so at number 8, we have Neymar's shoe collection. In 2017, he began an episode of Complex Sneaker Shopping, a program in which celebrities visited Los Angeles retailer Fight Club to discuss and, more importantly, purchase trainers. Neymar made the incorrect move towards the east. He broke a show record and spent an absurd amount of money during the performance, purchasing designer trainers valued at $18,000. Coming to number 9, we have Neymar's NFTs. It's little in comparison to the sums Neymar spends on things he isn't even able to physically obtain. A few years ago, do you recall when you first learned about NFTs? Non-fungible tokens, the newest trading fad, were very popular in 2021, but they now appear to be losing steam. Though Neymar wanted to participate when the prices were skyrocketing, it's possible that they were headed in the same direction as Bitcoin. NFTs are a top choice if you want to spend your money on anything ludicrous if you're extremely wealthy. Neymar enjoys gaming, and many NFTs are made in the style of pixel graphics and greatly inspired by Japanese manga. For his board, he shelled out more than $1 million. After all, Neymar does spend a lot of money playing video games. Which brings us to our final point, number 10. Neymar's Twitch spending. In games like Counter-Strike, Neymar spends a lot of time taking out newbies and hitting headshots. Neymar's Twitch viewers adore watching his broadcasts, and he has established himself as one of the site's most well-liked gamers. Purchasing a game was all there was to it back then. There was no need for more expenditures because you already had what you required. And with that, we come to the end of today's video. Are Neymar's spending patterns shocking in your opinion? Share your thoughts down in the comment section below, and also feel free to refer to other videos on our channel. Before you go, don't forget to smash that like, share, and subscribe buttons to our channel. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back soon with more incredible content, so stay tuned and see you next time.